Hello! I would like to tell you my own story. My story began not too long ago. My name is Jiyoung. When I started making music on the streets of Korea, I was only 16 years old. At that time, K-pop was a trend, and my friends would imitate it in school. They would try to keep up with the fast-paced rhythm and sing songs. That's how I grew up. Recently, a K-pop group called MRV was on the rise. They made meticulous songs and danced, reaching millions of people. I listened to them and imitated them. It was always known that I had a passion for music and dance. One day, while walking with my friend on the street, we put a hat in front of us and started dancing and singing. My friend recorded the video and posted it on her YouTube channel. We were getting a decent amount of views. But in general, we were receiving comments saying that people liked our songs and dances. After a few videos, I thought I needed to join a K-pop agency. However, the rules were strict, and I didn't know if I could handle it. Until I turned 18, we continued to dance, sing, and make videos on a small scale. We improved over time. We learned how to keep the rhythm, and then we stopped singing other people's songs. Instead, we started making our own songs and recording them on the computer. With my recordings, I joined a K-pop agency. I sang with a modest group when I turned 18. Our manager, Mr. Hajun, introduced us to a training program. Those training sessions were challenging, and we could handle them. But I didn't know if we could endure the stress of the workload along with little sleep. Some friends left the group, saying that Jiyoung was on stage too much or that the dance wasn't good enough. Stress and workload overwhelmed us, and the behavior of my group mates was tough to handle. Every morning, we woke up, practiced for our next performance, and planned a stage together. Then, we worked on our song, practiced breathing exercises, and discussed how much sound we needed to make at each point. Plus, there was exercise, such as conditioning programs, yoga, Pilates, leg and back exercises, cardio, and weight training. We had a luxurious nightlife. The places we went recognized us. My friends didn't care too much and behaved recklessly, laughing loudly and having fun. Every time they laughed out loud, people around us gave them a hard time and insulted the others. I tried to stay calm, but my friends didn't appreciate that. However, when I was on stage, I did my job well. Another training program for us was drama education. My group mate Seo Yoon was better at that than I was. In the evenings, they'd watch movies of famous actors and gauge their reactions. They would think about how to act in the scenes and what kind of movements we should make in the dance. But for me, my mind was set on dancing and singing. We had low-calorie and high-protein diets, and we had to take care of ourselves. We were warned about any harmful substances, but some members didn't listen. We were singing. For our group, some of us would get drunk, and we would eventually talk about how Jiyoung didn't do the right moves or how we could have had a better impact if we had done something different. Eventually, I improved myself in every aspect. My time with the group was up. I applied as a vocalist for MRV K-pop group. They gave me a more challenging training program. They said, "This is how you will live, and then we'll test you later." They seemed pleased with me. However, as I said before, the MRV group had already succumbed to the allure of fame. Their songs were listened to by millions, and they behaved very arrogantly wherever they went. But, my passion was dancing and singing. I didn't want to endure it, but it could be said that it's an industry that is like this. Every mistake made headlines, and the cameras were always on us. If we encountered any wrongdoing, it would immediately become headlines, and we would be judged by those around us. Above all, dealing with stress was a disaster, let alone exercise programs. Every day, we had dramas, and millions of people watched our YouTube videos. The production team analyzed what happened in every scene, examining things like how views decreased in this scene or how someone missed something in the other scene. Believe me when I say that we were in constant competition with ourselves just to be better. Moreover, I was just a back vocalist. My name wasn't even recognized yet. We compared our songs to other K-pop groups, saying that theirs were more watched, and ours were less watched. We thought about how to surpass them, planning in our minds with my group mates. Imagine how dramatic things might have gotten when we bumped into someone from another group. They would say things like, "Jiyoung, you need to work harder and write more impactful lyrics. We are watched more than you, and you are the loser." One day, one of our group member Eunju had lost it. She said she couldn't take it anymore. They pretty-fied me, and it was my turn on stage. First, they started with my name and decided that my name wasn't suitable for the global music industry. They decided on another name for me, and so I became Lila. We sang our songs successfully, and our fans loved it. Our dances and performances were appreciated. But when I left, the group member Yun criticized me, saying that I stole her role. We argued, and I left the group. I signed up for a new agency and made new songs with my own name, Jiyoung. Together with my new manager, Mr. Gunwoo, we create and direct our videos, discussing our performances with the dancers. Now, I continue singing solo. If you enjoyed my story, don't forget to subscribe to the Marinov Stories channel. Thank you all for watching.